proximity to Hinduism. Now, my claim, I'm giving you the shortcut here, is that this is the strength of the Islam of South Asia and what makes it absolutely unique. I mean, the greatest intellectuals in the Muslim world have come from this part of the world. Okay? And the most interesting figures have come from this part of the world. And they have come from this part of the world because they share in two things. They share an Islamic culture and they share an Indic culture. You see? So, what Pakistan is doing is it's repudiating a part of itself.
Yeah, it's cutting off that Indic culture.
This is what's going on. Basically, the attempt is to cut yourself off from your Indic roots, because they have accepted the kind of representation of Islam which argues that the authentic Islam, that's a feature that this is the real home of Islam. Many civilizations and cultures across history. Why is it that one has a yearning for roots? अगर आप यहाँ बैठे हैं, you're an African American, 300 साल से आपके लोग यहाँ रह रहे हैं, and then you want to go back to Gambia or Sierra Leone to discover your roots.
This is what it is,
Yeah, no, but it is that. I mean, it has to do with a loss of self-confidence, and of course, at some point you get, then you might say, well, what causes that? I mean, then obviously one would have to look at the constitution of human societies and human beings. What is it that makes people confident in some societies and less confident in other societies? But what I'm saying is कि आपने phenomenon observe कर लिया है Taliban का. Taliban is a shorthand here for all kinds of, let's say, Islamic extremists. Okay, just a shorthand for the sake of convenience. But then the question is, okay, so why is it that Pakistan turned towards that? And if somebody says, oh, Zia ne kiya, but Zia ne kyun kiya? Okay, I mean, is he representing a certain strand of society in Pakistan, okay, which is saying that, look, we have to listen very carefully to the people who are trying to argue that this is not the real home of Islam, South Asia. यहाँ जो है, the Islam has been absolutely contaminated by the proximity to religions such as Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism. Basically, shorthand would be Hinduism. You see? Okay? Right?
ठीक है.
So Gandhi becomes the shorthand for understanding these kinds of questions. So go back to your question.
So on one hand, we have the Taliban, and on the other hand, we have Gandhi. That's what you're saying.
Well, you have Gandhi if you realize it, but the problem is that nobody in Pakistan is willing to own up to that.
Yeah,
Gandhi is part of the heritage of Pakistan too, but that's what they have to understand.
Yeah, I mean, it is so cut off. Anything before 1947, as if like that history is complete, or it's mostly denied, most of it. And
I've seen Pakistani textbooks. I've seen plenty of them. The way the whole history of the nationalist movement is written up, just absolutely incredible. There is no understanding at all. The whole history is written as though by 1857 में हुआ, रिवोल्ट हुआ, बहादुर शाह को हटा दिया, फिर सईद अहमद खान आ गए, मुस्लिम एजुकेशन शुरू करी उन्होंने, फिर खिलाफत आ गया, खिलाफत के बाद जिन्ना और इकबाल आ गए, बस ये इतिहास है. You can't write the history of the nationalist movement that way, as though the only figures in it were a few Muslims. That's not the history of the nationalist movement in India.
Even other Muslim leaders, like there was a guy, Allama Mashriqi.
Yeah.
There was a Khaksar movement.
Yeah, I know about it.
He's also
written off.
Yeah.
Written off, absolutely. वो तो है.
Yeah, and he was a guy who was saying Arabic should be the official language of Pakistan.
Yeah.
And they were, really mad about that idea, and it became English. But Zia is in the history of Pakistan, starting from Liaquat Ali Khan, he comes over here, and he has to report to the master. Seems like, and then after that, the military, different military dictators, all supported by the U.S., including Zia. And with Zia, what was happening was there was a lot of funding taken. The U.S. asked Saudi Arabia to put in a lot of funding to go to war against the Soviets in Afghanistan, and it was part of that whole thing that it was the CIA going around the world and telling Muslims you have to go to do jihad, recruiting people. And they were promoting, the CIA was promoting the idea of jihad to recruit people. And Saudi Arabia was pouring in billions, and that's how it's not that the people wanted to go toward Taliban or Mujahideen or that Wahhabi type of Islam. It's just, it was imposed, just like, in the 80s, for example, what was imposed was heroin and Kalashnikovs. And, then we heard, okay, this is now the Kalashnikov culture. It was, my cousin was like 17, he bought a Czechoslovakian gun called a Mauser for less than $100.
Yeah.
It was cheap, it was rampant. And heroin was cheap and rampant. And my brother was addicted. And in the mid-80s, there was a 2-page article in LA Times about there's 1 million heroin addicts in Pakistan. So this, just like those things were imposed, this Talibanization or that Wahhabi interpretation of Islam was imposed. And I think that's what happened. The people themselves, like in the 70s, my sisters were dressed very modern or going to
Where are you
school. Lahore.
Lahore camp.
But then, so that was the early 70s, and then I don't know when, probably in the late 80s or mid 80s, then you saw these things like there's a big billboard of a woman, there's a big ad of something being advertised, and there's a picture of a woman, and they throw ink at it to mess it up, that this is a woman in public. But the roots, you were saying that the idea of going back to your roots is that can also be imposed, like African Americans. It is imposed by the circumstances that they are completely like,
because it's suppressed completely in that case.
They are completely like wiped. Everything's wiped. Their religion is wiped, their culture is wiped, their language is wiped. So then when they start getting education about what happened to them, like you were saying, coming to terms with your history, and then you might want to go back to the period of before slavery, and get connected to the roots, so to be connected to something more positive.
Of course, the African American case has to do in part with the complete suppression of the very glass